welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys my 2 Louise Carmen journals. So this is the Earnest, and I have this really cool bag. If you are watching this because you're trying to pull the plug and purchase one of these yourself, this is like one of the bag choices you get. Like, you can actually choose like the little bag that comes with it. There's a few, so I don't obviously only have these, but I have, this one is called the Kyoto. So if you see this one and you're curious about what it looks like in real life, hopefully this can give you an idea. It's really pretty. It's very like dark. It looks black, but the foliage on here is like dark blue. This one is like their default. I actually really like this default one just because it has like all of this like texting on there. I forgot I had one more actually. So I also have this one, which is also an option, I think, for their bigger journals. The reason I have this one is because I ordered their the portfolios that go into the books, and it came in like a little pouch. So I don't know if they usually come in a pouch, but I got a pouch, so I was happy about that. But yeah, this is like their tropical one, Kyoto, and then their regular one. So I'm gonna put this one to the side so I can show you my pocket. So this one is called the Earnest. Louise Carmen does offer 2 different sizes of the pocket size. So there is one called Pocket, and then this one is Earnest. And the Pocket one is, I think, the exact same size as the Earnest. The only real difference is that the inside is a little bit different, which I'll get into. So I got the Earnest in the plum color, plum or prune. It is a very pretty, deep, rich burgundy mahogany brown. It's very much giving me Rory Gilmore. Like, I feel like this is a very Rory color. Also, I hope the lighting's not too bad. Unfortunately, like, it's super gloomy all the time here. My office doesn't get very many sunny lighting days. It's very rare. I do have some ambient lighting around me, so I hope that it is kind of a vibe. I opted for the pink cord. I think the pink and this plum color go together so nicely. And then of course I had to pick some gris. This one is actually from me, not from Louise Carmen. Originally, I ordered it with this as the front charm. It's like a little Capricorn charm, and it has like the Capricorn constellation in the back. But I added it to my Paper Republic journal just because this is my like daily pocket journal, and I didn't have a charm for it. So, and Paper Republic doesn't do charms, so I just wanted to add a charm on here, and I thought it would go better with this one. This was originally the second side gris, but it's honestly pretty big for the pocket size, so I just put it in the front. I also think it looks cuter in the front because it's kind of a bigger charm. And then I did the gold engraving here. You can add like hearts and like star symbols, but I think those are the only 2 options, at least from what I saw on the website. And then on the back, it does have their engraving. Louise Carmen definitely has like, their branding is very like luxe looking. Like, it definitely feels like a luxury product. The leather is very soft. Like, I love touching this. So this is the trifold design. All of the Louise Carmen notebooks are trifold designs, which I really love because it kind of holds everything together. This is one of the portfolios that I got for this pocket size, and you do have to buy these separately, but they have like a lot of different colors that you can choose from. I just picked this light pink. It's very like a nudish pink. It's not like pastel. Light pink, light nudie pink color. I thought it went really well with the prune or plum. You can also close it like this, and it gives it a different look, so it's super cute. And basically what this portfolio is, you just have like a little bit of organization, which I like to have in my journals, especially pocket ones. So it has like a little zipper compartment, these two like little slip pockets. It's nice for like if you want to catch stickers or ephemera or whatever. And then in here I have, this is just here for like aesthetics really. I plan on like decorating this a little bit more to make it like a dashboard, if you will. I just have this old ticket from when I went to Paris a couple of years ago. And I just thought, well, that's fitting because it's a Parisian company. So right now I'm using this as my like pocket art journal. I didn't have an art journal before, so I was really excited to get these for that purpose. What's nice about these kind of systems, similar to the TNs or the Traveler's Notebook, is that you can interchange the covers and you can interchange the booklets like however many times you want and however you please. And so if you're somebody who gets bored really easily with your notebooks or whatever, I think this is a really nice system to be able to have variety and try different like ways of setting it up. This is one of the booklets that came with Louise Carmen. I do have like 3 of them, but they're quite expensive, and to be honest, it's not my favorite paper. So I'm just using these sparingly because they're pretty expensive to reorder, because the shipping costs from Louise Carmen is very expensive. So I'm just using these sparingly. My favorite pocket notebook right now is from Lockbee. They have the best paper. It's like just the best fountain pen friendly paper. I did a little test here. Definitely does not bleed through. Has a little bit of that ghosting, but it's not too bad. And I press down pretty hard. And I just like the paper feel. It's just like really nice. The paper that I have in here is dotted, a dotted grid. And like I said, I'm using this as my art journal. So basically the idea behind it is to get back into the creative mindset with sketching and drawing or painting. And I am by no means an artist, like not traditionally an artist. I just want to encourage anyone else watching this as well, that if you're somebody who has always loved to doodle or to just be creative and paint even, and you feel intimidated because every time you see social media, like in other people's art journals, they're like actual masterpieces. But when you see those like really nice pieces of art online, it's because these people are like actual artists, or they're just really skilled with illustration, or they even went to school for art. So try not to compare. Do what you love because it makes you feel good and it makes you happy. And that is what I'm going to be doing with my art journals this year. I'm going to get back into it and not be afraid to just do it. So that's how I'm using this first booklet. The Lockbee book, I'm going to be using this as a sketchbook as well, like less of an art journal and just like straight up like sketches or like drawings. And then the last like booklet I have in here is, actually I don't know why I have this one in here. But these are both from Traveler's Company, so that's why they're much smaller than the other booklets. This is just a sticker release paper, although I don't know why I put it in here because it was supposed to go in my daily pocket notebook. So question mark. This one is also from Traveler's Company. It's just a watercolor booklet, so the papers are very, very thick and can kind of have fun with markers and inks. I think there's something very therapeutic about putting a brush to ink and just doing something a little abstract. Like this drawing, I was just doing like little waves and with no rhyme or reason, just to make waves with this beautiful ink. While I was doing the waves, it started to form like what looked like some kind of fish. And even this, it looks sort of like a beta fish, but it sort of looks very abstract. And I don't know, there's something cool about being able to just be abstract with paintbrushes. So I wanted to keep a watercolor book, do random paintings with my inks. And then, like I said, the Earnest does have this slip pocket in the back. So I just have like some random little papers in here. It does have an integrated pen loop as well. So if that's important to you, then you might like the Earnest over the Pocket. So that is my Pocket Louise Carmen. So they are quite expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. I believe the Earnest is €145, so it is pretty expensive, but I just, if I'm gonna use it and I love it, then it's worth it, you know? So that is the Earnest. Okay, and the next one I have here is the Roadbook. So the Roadbook is definitely, I think, their most popular size or their most popular journal. And I got it in this black color. And okay, can we please talk about how perfect this is? If you are like a regular on my channel, like, come on guys, this is like 100% my aesthetic. My favorite colors are black and pink, so I had to. So this was the one that I had in mind first. Before I got the Pocket, I was basically, I was set on the Roadbook, and like, oh my gosh, like look at this beauty. Sorry, I have cat and dog hair everywhere all the time. Again, has the engraving on the back. I have this giant gree charm on there, and it actually is supposed to hang from the top, but I think it looks better like this. So it's more like a pendant, I guess, or like a cabochon, whatever. Anyway, I like the look of it being like strewn across as opposed to hanging down. I did not realize this charm was gonna be so ginormous, so there's that. The other thing I like about Louise Carmen is that they add like grommets to the holes here, so it's like not raw. I just think it gives it like a little bit of a refined look. I just opted for two little charms on the side here, a little star and a moon. I love my stars. And then I have a very small engraving here. I got the XOXO in lowercase and did not realize how small it would be. So it looks like super small on this, but that's fine. I think it kind of goes with the vibe. What's nice is that Louise Carmen does have a physical store in Paris. So when I go back to Paris one day, I definitely plan on getting like a vertically long embossing as well, because I just love the way that looks. So I got this beautiful like raspberry pink metallic portfolio for this one. So good. Is that not like just delicious? I'm obsessed with this combination of the black leather and this like metallic pink. Like literally sometimes I'm just staring at it like this, like all day. I did get the larger portfolio in the metallic pink. I think it is such a beautiful, beautiful color. The layout of the bigger size is kind of like almost like reversed. You have like this pocket with like a slit pocket in the back, and in the front you have the zipper compartment. Nothing in the front, very minimal, and then you have 3 pockets here. I will say I actually love that the front here is just minimal and clean. I don't know, I think there's something nice about it being a clean palette, and then when you open it up you can, you know, decorate it however you want. Although it's like shiny and metallic, it's also like strangely very soft. Like I don't know how that works, but it's very, very soft. Like you can tell that this is like a nice piece of leather, even though metallics sometimes give cheap. This is actually really nice. So this is also my art journal, but it is also like a working design, my like design book, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I am a graphic designer and I have a regular like job, but I also have freelance clients and like side projects. So all of my like projects that are related to design or any kind of like creative work is gonna go in here. So I'm pretty excited to really utilize this. I do want to include like my art journaling as well, like add more art in here. But for now, I just have like it set up kind of simply. I have this Louise Carmen insert in all black. It's very rare to see a A5 slim notebook that is like all black pages, so I do appreciate that they have that offer. It's also just like really an aesthetic, you know, I feel like it goes really nicely with the overall journal. So I am using this as my mood board, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's just basically any kind of inspirational thing that can help me with whatever I'm doing. So that's the idea behind this first booklet here. Whenever I design anything, whether it's for clients or for work or for myself and, you know, my own channels and shops and stuff, whenever I design anything, I need like a mood board. Like I need some kind of jumping off point. So having a mood board is like really nice. I don't want to dive too deeply into this system because again, I haven't refined it 100% to my liking, and I haven't had this journal long enough to like really sit with it and like tell you guys about it in full detail. So I'm just going to flip through what I have in here just so you can see. The rest of these booklets are from Moleskine. These are the cahiers. I have a love-hate relationship with Moleskine. Sometimes the papers are not fountain pen friendly. I know they fit really well. The cahiers, like they fit really well into the Roadbook, but just letting you know that if you are looking for fountain pen friendly paper, it's such a luck of the draw with Moleskine papers. This one is not fountain pen friendly, this lined one. But the reason it doesn't bleed through is because I doubled up the pages. The paper was so bad on this, like so bad, that I had to double glue the pages. Just letting you know, if you don't care about fountain pen friendly paper, whatever, go get the cahier. But I definitely do, because I use like mostly fountain pens. Pretty annoyed about it. This bled through because I used Copic markers, but yeah. So anyway, artboard, yes. So this is like basically just me starting the designs and just figuring out what the designs look like. This Curious Thought one, this one's actually just to write notes. So, I mean, I'll probably have design and wireframes and that kind of stuff in here as I go. It will have my design notes and also like some light sketches. And then of course, I do have a lot of design ideas for my shop this year, which I just literally launched like a few weeks ago. So yeah, that's something that I'm gonna get into. A lot of this stuff is kind of like info that I don't want to share, just because it's like stuff for my shop in the future, stuff for work and clients. If enough time goes by where it doesn't matter anymore, or stuff has already been released, then I can share like some of the more details if you guys are interested. For now, I just wanted to share the setup. And yeah, that's all I have here. And the Roadbook, there's no pockets. It's really just one big piece of leather. They do have this same size, but with different organization like pockets, if you know, like if you look on their website. So there are different options you can choose from for sure. But this is their most popular one. I think it's also the cheapest one out of the three that are in this size. I think one is called the Organizer, and it literally has like organization pockets, and then I think the other one is the Honore. I could be wrong. I'm literally going off of memory. I think there's two other versions of this size you can get. So that is my Roadbook and my Earnest. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I really am enjoying sharing this with you guys. Just think these leather cover journals are so fun to play with. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.